Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and episode number 17 of this WWE 2K17 Did You Know series, in which today we'll be taking a look at 5 more things you might not know about WWE 2K17. Did you know the Hall of Fame Showcase DLC adds a new championship to the game? This one comes from Mink Jordan 6, who reveals that the DLC adds an additional version of the WCW World Heavyweight Championship from 1988, however in comparison it's pretty much the same as the original World Heavyweight Championship included in the game, albeit a little bit shinier. Did you know Jason Jordan is a massive Darren Young fan? While I can't say this for definite, it is definitely a possibility, as should you load up Jason Jordan into Create Superstar mode and remove his attire, then you'll actually find a pair of Darren Young's trunks hidden underneath. So is Jordan a big fan of Darren Young, or was it simply wash day and he had to borrow a pair? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Did you know the water bottle on top of the bin in the crowd fighting area actually comes off when you put your opponent through the announce table? This one is just a little visual Easter egg that I thought was pretty cool, as I'm not sure many people have spotted it, but whenever you break one of the announce tables at ringside, then you'll notice the bottle on top of the bin actually flies off from the impact. As for why, my best guess is that the bottle is a duplicate from the ones used on the lower announce table that the commentary teams sit at, because you'll notice that they too also fall off the table when an announce table finish is performed. Therefore, with those being coded to fall on impact, it appears that the code was not removed from the bottle when it was duplicated and then placed on the bin in the crowd. Did you know it's possible to have an empty arena match in WWE 2K17? When playing the PC version of the game, one of the additional settings not included in the console version is the ability to alter the crowd density. Altering this option adjusts how populated the arenas are, which can help lessen the load on slower systems by rendering less crowd members, thus allowing the processor to then concentrate on the models and the gameplay. Now, while this setting is purely to help stabilise the game should your system struggle to run it, setting the audience percentage to 0 actually empties the arena, and it allows players to play matches in an empty arena similar to the match between Mankind and The Rock, which actually took place in an empty arena during halftime heat back in 1999. It's a match that's a lot easier to recreate this year due to the return of crowd fighting in the game, making for some pretty cool empty arena matches. Did you know it's possible to reverse certain submission moves into pin attempts when breaking out of the submission system? This one comes from Eric Rodriguez, who reveals that certain submission moves included in WWE 2K17 can actually be reversed into pin attempts depending on the superstar that you're using. For example, one of the moves that I know of is Samoa Joe's sleeper hold, which when used against a cruiserweight such as Kalisto, will see the move reversed into a pin attempt as you try to catch your opponent off guard. Meanwhile, if you use the same move against a larger superstar such as Braun Strowman, then you'll instead see the superstar overpower the attacker and then break out the move. Another submission move that also features a pin attempt when failing to tap out your opponent is Sasha Banks' bank statement. However, unlike the sleeper hold, the bank statement tends to get reversed into a pin attempt regardless of the weight of your opponent, as you can see here that both Charlotte and Nia Jax are both capable of breaking out the move and then attempting a pinfall. So there are 2 submission moves that feature pin attempts when breaking out the move, but if you know of any others, please leave a comment below and I'll look to feature those in a future episode. So with that brings us to the end of today's video, but if you've got any lesser known features, secrets, hints or Easter eggs that you'd like me to cover, let me know about in the comments and I'll give you a shout out in the next episode. Also, let me know your thoughts in the comments on all of today's features as well as how many you knew, and if you enjoyed the video, I would love it if you could drop it a like to show your support, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and smack that bell notification icon so that you can be notified whenever a new episode is released. As always, until next time, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.